Well, hello there. My name is Nigel Tuckman, and I'm here to help you practice the E flat concert scale. Now, I would like to bring to your attention this schedule before we do anything else. If you are an overachiever, what you can do is you can practice these scales right here a little bit early. Let's say you get the E flat scale mastered excellent right away. You can start practicing the F concert scale and you can get that recorded so that all you have to do next week is just turn in the video. You're done ahead of time. You just can't turn things in early. You can record them, just not turn them in. I'd also like to remind you of a great way to practice 5-minute workout video. It tells you exactly what to do.
Baby, I must have it on an extra.
It says play the first 4 notes up, and then you play the first 4 notes up. It is a great way to force you to practice in a good manner with lots of repetitions. Okay, so here we go. This is the trombones. So trombones, if you look at your key signature, you will notice there are 3 flats. There is a B flat, there is an E flat, and there is an A flat. So that means, because there are 3 flats over here, that this A will be played in 3rd position. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Okay, so make sure you play E flat up to A flat. Now, if you are choosing to make this big leap down here, it is difficult. I know it is difficult, but make sure that you leap all the way down there. If you do not make a big leap down, you shall actually hit this note right here, which is an F. Make sure you really open your jaw so you hit all the way down there. Okay, alright, I'm glad I could help you with that. And then also don't forget this big leap right here. If you do not make a big enough leap up, you will end up hitting this note, which is an E flat. Alright, so that is the trombones. Let's go on to the trumpets, shall we? Yeah, okay. So here we are with the trumpets notes. Trumpets, you have 1 flat in your key signature, and that means that flat means first when you come to this note right here, the B. So you will play that with first button. If you choose to jump all the way down to here, same thing I told the trombones. You must make sure that you make a big leap down, open up, otherwise you will accidentally hit this note right here. What a lovely quarter note I just drew. It is a G instead. Now, if you choose to go up to the high notes, let me tell you this. The fingers are actually quite easy. A D is 1, an E is open, and a high F is 1 as well. So it is just wiggling this finger back and forth, essentially. So if you want to go for the high notes, you can. Just make sure you blow really fast air. I just spat all over my computer screen. Oh, that's disgusting. Same thing then when you come here to make this big leap. Make sure you leap up super huge, otherwise you shall accidentally hit this F. Okay, good. I'm glad I could help you with that. Moving on to the clarinets. So, clarinets. You have the same key signature as a trumpet. You have a B flat. That means when you get to, my computer has frozen. There we go, it's moving again. When you get to that note right there, that is the flat, the B flat, that is played like this. Alright? It's not the really hard one when you have to mash down all of your buttons. It is this one right here, the gross sounding one. Now, if you would like, you can play these high notes, which are more fun and more difficult to play right here. That is kind of cool. That would be neat. But I must tell you that the fingering you have to use to get across the break is a little more difficult, because you have to go from the B flat right there to the C. That means right here, the B flat, and smash down to the C. That is a little more difficult to do, but I believe that you can do it because you are awesome. I mean, you chose to be in band class, so of course you are awesome. Yeah, okay. So make sure that if you want to go for the high notes, you press smash down those buttons. Alright, and last but not least, let's talk to the flutes and the oboes, who I like to call the flobs. Alright, flobs, you also have the opportunity to play very, very high notes right here. If you do choose to play the very, very high notes, just so you know, when you get to this note and this note, the fingerings are a little different. You have to pull out your fingering chart right here, and you have to find those very, very high notes. Here they are all the way down at the bottom. A high D right there, flutes. Look at how it's different. And a high E flat right there. Look at how it is different from the other versions, which are up here. The D and the E flat. They are different. So make sure you know that difference. Now, you also have 3 flats in your key signature, yeah? That means that the B flat, the E, and the A are all flat. Don't forget this E flat as well. It is the octave. Even though there are only 3 over here, there are 4 notes. But that is because these two are the same name. Okay? So E flat, A flat, and B flat you must play. Alright? So oboes, never mind, I don't know what I'm saying. So there you go. I hope you have a good experience playing the E flat scale. If you have any questions, you can email Mr. Cohn. He will be more than happy to help you out. He'll be happy to help you out. Yeah, okay. Again, my name is Nigel Tuckman. It has been a pleasure working with you. Goodbye.